working in InDesign, you may import lengthy text that's intended to flow from one page to the next. Or you may have text that doesn't fit in one area and needs to continue somewhere else. You can flow text between frames using threading. In this file from the practice files for this tutorial, you'll take the overset text in this frame or the text that doesn't fit in the text frame and continue it to the right. To select the text frame, select the selection tool in the Tools panel on the left, and then click on this text frame to select it. You should see a little red plus in the lower right corner, which indicates that not all the text fits in this frame. The text that doesn't fit in the frame is called overset text. This plus in it is called output of the text frame. You can connect or thread frames together using the import of the frame in the upper left corner or the output in the lower right, so that the text flows from one frame to another. Click the red plus and then release the mouse button. When you move the pointer away, you should see a loaded text cursor that contains the remaining text you couldn't see, the overset text. With a loaded text cursor, you can click in an existing text frame to flow the text into it, or create a new frame. Move the pointer up here. Press and drag to make a text frame that's about this size. Frames you thread or connect in this way can be on the same page or on different pages in the same document. With a new frame selected, notice the import. A little box up here that's an arrow in it. That arrow indicates that text is coming into this text frame from somewhere else. To see where it's coming from, you can show the text threads by choosing View, Extras, Show Text Threads. When you select the text frame that's threaded, you'll see a line connecting them. You can see that the text is coming from this text frame. Threading from this frame's output into the import of this other text frame. All of this threaded text is called a story in InDesign. Now click to select the text frame on the left and drag the bottom middle point down. And then release. You can see that if you drag far enough, some of the text was pulled back into the text frame on the left. Since there's more room for it to show. Drag the same point back up so the text looks like this. If you were to select either of the threaded text frame and delete it, the text wouldn't be deleted. Rather, it be pulled into the remaining text frame and appear as overset text if that frame couldn't fit it all. Notice how the headline education doesn't line up with the icon on the left here. Now, there's a lot of ways to fix this, including putting the education headline and the remaining text in its own text frame. So you can move it around. That's what you'll do. So click the text to select this frame. Drag the bottom middle point up to hide the education headline and the rest of the text after it. Click the output or the red plus. Release the mouse and move the pointer away. Come here and drag to create a text frame. You can now see that you have 3 frames threaded together that you can move independently. To deselect the text, choose Edit, deselect all. Now you know the basics for threading text frames, so you can flow text between them. Threading is a great way to control text flow and can be very useful in a longer document with a lot of text.